Hey, what's up guys, my name is Bastoni and welcome back to the video on this channel. Now today's video guys, I'm going to be talking about some Crunker unreleased assets. I had to move my mic for a second, sorry if that sounded kind of weird. Before that, I joined dev for some random reason. The creator code is taking a bit of time to come since there was an issue yesterday. But when it comes out, please use code MILE in the Crunker shop. These assets haven't ever been shared to the public before. This is the first time a lot of people are seeing this. The way I got this is not by some illegal sketchy means. The developer of the game himself gave these to me and he let me share them with you guys, so this is gonna be quite a fun journey. So if you're interested in that, please leave a like and subscribe, helps me out a lot. Thank you very much. Subscribe to Vince because he gave me all of this. He was nice enough to do that. So please subscribe to him. Otherwise he'll ban me. Some of this is actually really freaking cool. And it's been replaced like for current Crunker. And this is all from like a year or two ago. And it's honestly really cool. So basically there used to be two types of cars in the game before. And these look really detailed more than the actual car nowadays. Now you may be asking, why aren't these in the game? They actually look pretty nice, and that's the same question I asked him. He basically told me that he just forgot about them. They were planning to do a map overhaul. That means they were going to change a lot of the assets in the game, and this was supposed to replace the car that we have right now. If you're new to the game or have only started playing in the past 2 or 3 months, you wouldn't have known that shotguns couldn't shotgun jump or rocketeers couldn't rocket jump basically. Now what the devs wanted to do to implement this movement mechanic was they wanted to add this item in the game. Now this item might look familiar to a few people because this looks like the flamethrower, which was leaked a few months ago. I mean, it was in the game files for quite a while now, and it's not like recently leaked, but this is what the flamethrower looked like, and this is what the mysterious item was. Well, basically this item was known as the booster. From here on out about this item, it's just my speculation. I feel like this might have been a secondary item where you would be able to boost yourself like a freaking levitator thing, and you would be allowed to go into the sky. But now the sawed-off shotgun replaced it due to the fact that they implemented shotgun jumping, and that was ported over to the rocketeer as well. So basically they felt like it would have been good to just implement it as a secondary sawed-off shotgun instead of having its own separate item known as the booster. And honestly, this looks pretty cool. I feel like this top part is where the air would come out and you would fly. I don't think it'll work and have the same gravity as the shotgun, like you go up and fall back down. I feel like it'll just let you levitate in the air for a while, like 1 or 2 seconds, and then you'll fall back down. It's honestly really cool, and I feel like this little bit over here is supposed to be the scope or like the oxygen tank. I'm just thinking about all the possibilities because this looks pretty cool. This button, I feel like it's used to activate the whole thing. I don't know, it just looks pretty cool, and it would have been awesome if it was in the game. It's not in the game right now, but the mechanics of this has been ported over and used for a while now. I know a lot of people have been playing this game for quite a while, and you're used to this simple layout or this layout with the scoreboard being removed, but then it's all pretty similar. Well, what if I told you that this was a very old concept of the UI, and it honestly looks really different. The only things that are like similar is the placement of the ammo and the placement of where you can type. A few of you might have heard this in one of my previous videos, but Crunker used to be known as quickscope.io. I mean, before the name Crunker came up, the game was going to be called quickscope.io. The person who came up with the name Crunker was known as Meme, therefore they changed the name of quickscope.io to Crunker. But as you can see over here, these were going to be the logos of quickscope.io. This is kind of similar to Crunker. I'll show you another screenshot because all that was changed for the first logo. The first official logo of Crunker was the text. The font is the same, the little lines at the end is same. This is the quickscope.io logo, and this is the first Crunker.io logo. This is what the walls and the crates used to look like, and if you've watched any old Crunker clips, you can see that the barrels used to be like circular in shape. The reasons they changed that is because of the collision and the FPS drops. Basically they wanted to improve the performance. They used to be 8-sided figures and now they're only 4-sided rotated figures to increase FPS. Collisions in Krunker are based on squares, even though if you go to a realistic map like this, if you try walking, it's all like in a flat surface. It doesn't feel like you're actually going on proper terrain. It's just as if you're going on a flat, smooth surface, and the map just looks like it has bumps and crevices. This is what the grenade launcher looks like right now, and it looks really nice, it looks really smooth, and this is what the old grenade launcher was going to look like. It reminds me of this gun in Arsenal, and it's not only from Arsenal, it's from a bunch of other games, but this is the only game I know which has it in. Has anyone ever wanted plants in Krunker? Well, here you go. This was going to be the cactus concept. It's a very low poly figure and it looks pretty cool. It can easily fit into Oasis, but then I feel like they removed it due to the fact that people could bump into it and it'll just be kind of annoying. A lot of people have wanted a new game mode for a while, and Kill Confirmed has come, but a lot of people also want Search and Destroy like the game mode in CSGO and a bunch of other games. Well, they were actually working on Search and Destroy a while ago, but then they decided to scrap it because it would have been a bit too complicated. And this is what the bomb looked like. Enter password. So you basically could plant the bomb anywhere and you should defend the other team from ever touching it. It's a bit different to capture the flag, where you just get a bunch of flags, capture them. You don't have to protect anything because you can easily kill the other person who has your flag. But you have to protect your own bomb from anyone disarming it, so you can basically destroy the enemy base. I don't know why I'm explaining all of this. A lot of you probably know about it, but I just wanted to talk about it because a few people don't know about the game mode, and that's basically what it is in the most simple of terms. This is a lamp post, and I think it'll look pretty cool. Like they'll add a special type of lighting or something. It looks really detailed and I like it a lot. The next one is a dumpster and a random canister. At first I thought if you shot the canister it would blow up, like it was a canister filled with like gasoline and it would explode. This garbage can, I don't know what you call the really big ones, but these were never added in the game while they were trying to rework the whole map, and it was supposed to be there in the map overhaul, but then it never came. These are some cool little map editor things, the teleporter concept and the spikes. There's a teleporter in the game now, but it doesn't look as cool as this. The spikes, just spikes, you die from them. It would be pretty cool in parkour. And yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe and share this with your friends. It was pretty fun to find out some old cool things about Krunker. Subscribe to Vince even though he's the developer. With that being said, when the creator code gets approved finally, please use it. It'll mean a lot. And yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Trying to reach 10.5 thousand subscribers. Goodbye.